Alright, hopefully the connection's really shit. Why? I've got like such good internet. Sorry, just trying to figure this shit out. Alright, hopefully the connection's really shit. Should be right. Welcome back. Today in the 737, obviously the newer one, the Max 8. Never actually flown the Boeing like at all. So done a few like practice flights and stuff the past couple of days. So sort of gonna wing it a bit here and try and figure it all out again. Oh, we're flying the Virgin today to Adelaide. Should be right. It looks, I mean, this model's like very well done. Obviously, like it's the iFly variant, so obviously a hyper realistic edition. Everything's modeled in really well. Systems seem to be working well. Again, first time flying a Boeing aircraft, so I can't. But from what I've read, it's pretty highly rated. It's the number one, well, Dash 8 variant to buy on the market. So if you're playing and want to learn a Boeing, this is the place. This will be the one to get. I think it's like 100 AUD. So yeah. First things first, let's get some battery on. We'll get sorry, excuse me. GPU, some ground power. So once this light, hang on, becomes available, there it is. Jesus. We'll get the dome light on. Instrument lighting. Same on the other side. First things first, aligned it is. Flap failure test, check that. Test that. It's a weird thing with this flight recorder test button. The way you know it's working is when it's actually illuminated off. Coming down to the overhead. For me, I like to work sort of left to right. I don't know if other guys do it different, but sort of break it into sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pretty overwhelming at first, but it's something I'm making sense. So you're damping it to on. I think some people in some airlines turn that on after they've pushed back and started their engines, but I'm not exactly sure. Hydraulic pumps can go on. Fuel pumps can stay off for the minute. Don't need them. So we're running off the battery generator at the minute, so APU generators aren't needed. Overhead panel, circuit breaker lights will lead off for the minute. Actually, cabin utilities, passenger seatbelt signs can go on. Logo light can go on, anti-collision can go on. So, I missed anything? Seems to be right. So cruise altitude today is 34,000 feet. The weird thing in the Boeing, and even the Max, and I think most of their variants, you have to set cruise altitude for your pack settings and stuff. So something I'm not really too familiar with, but oh well. Cool. I think that looks alright. Okay. So we can. So the AFB in this is a bit different to like the Phoenix, if you don't mind. It sort of operates as its own sort of standalone thing. That's alright. So we'll do our performance and payload first. So if we copy, well, we actually don't have anything in FMC, so let's do that first. So first things first, head to FMC. Let's pause in it, and then you go to the next page, and you copy the GPS left, puts it down there, and then you insert it into here, and then we'll tell our PFD where we are. So our reference airport's Melbourne, and we're at gate Echo 5. Alright, so we can go to route, origin, so Melbourne again, so YMML, runway 34, departing, and our destination is Adelaide. And so once we insert this, similar to the Airbus, in the inner page, you can have flight param request, which I'll do for today. I think, again, someone in the video I watched, a lot of airlines do it differently. They have the pilots put it in manually. They don't have this automated uplink system as of yet. So just wait for that to load. So that's there ready. Click load. Should start to see some things load in. There we go. So our flight number is VA380. Today. So departure arrival. So departure, again, similar in their own way. So in the Airbus, some people may know in the FMC it's pretty similar. So we're on the Pendy 1 departure today. No transition, so we go route. And again, departure arrival Adelaide on the ILS Zulu with the Drino 1 Alpha arrival. So that transition VRAT selected and hit execute. So there we go. So it is over line now, so we can set them back to nav for the moment. Well, they stay on that actually until we land at Adelaide. Okay, so we're gonna have fuel loads and stuff put in here in a moment. Discontinuity, which is common. So Well, actually, hang on. Let's do our calculations for today's flight. So now we can come back here, and so it's just going to copy what I've put into the FMC. I don't know why it's showing it in that, but that's alright. So flap config, we're going to go flaps 5, air conditioning is going to go on, anti-ice, not going to need. Takeoff weight is 66.8 tonne. 66.8 into that. Calculate. Oh wait, we need to go center of gravity weight first. Which is, I think it's 22.5. Cool, so we've got that. Cell temp 50. Okay. So 0 fuel weight is 60.1 tonnes. So again, that's the weight of 0 fuel weight. So if nothing was on the plane. Reserves. Let's have a look. Final reserves 3.2 tonne of reserve fuel, so 3.2 into there. Cost index is 6. Cruise wind, need to find that. Wind. 34,000 feet is going to be 267 at 267.070. 26. Put that into there. Our ISA deviation is 006. And our transit altitude is correct. Next page. Oh shit, our cruise altitude is 36. Execute again. So I'm just sort of going through each page just to be sure. Takeoff page, flaps 5. Our CG is 22.5. So it gives us a trim value of 5.39, and always check your V speed. So V1 136, VR 138, and V2 149. So we can do our runway wind. So we'll get the ATIS. So Melbourne ATIS. Obviously flying real weather and wind. So 010 at 16 knots. So there'll be a bit of a crosswind. Cell temp assuming it's like 50. Find it just to be sure. 47. That's right. Previous page. They're wrong again. 136. One, 4, 6. And one them out. Fix menu route. Okay. So normal takeoff, so yeah, that's right. Why does it keep deleting it? 136, 139, and 146. Okay, FMC, com, VNAV. I'm not too worried about any of that just yet. Okay, I think that's right for now. No, it's not, because there's a discontinuity. So, same as the Airbus. Yeah, these seem to have. I actually don't know the reason for it, even though it's logged in the flight plan. But first things first, actually. So the runway course when we land to 222. And then we set our indicated airspeed for takeoff to our VR rotate speed. So 149, runway heading 340. We're taking off runway 34. Initial climb 4,100 feet. Same again on the first officer side. So QNH out here is 1012. So just that. Right, what else have I missed? So the guy was saying about this Barrow reference, you set it to, you said just around about 1100. I'm not sure why. So, I mean, usually it's obviously used for your minimums coming into a runway, coming on an approach or final, as we should say, especially if it's an ILS, which we will be doing today, tonight. Alright. VSD will leave off. Flight directives we might as well turn on. Why not? We'll get an APU start here in a minute. So APU on. Turn 1 fuel pump on for a minute. I'm going to turn the audio up because this plane sounds really good. We'll go for a walk quickly. looks pretty good. Super humbling coming from like an Airbus to a Boeing. It's like, I mean, as real world pilots do say, like it's a lot. Like the Airbus sort of flies itself, whereas you're flying the Boeing in a way. It doesn't really make sense. But anyway, we'll switch over to APU generators. If that's alright, I think we can almost call for push. The classic GSX issue. Oh, what I didn't do. Oops. I knew I forgot something. Weight and balance, probably the most important part of the flight. So baggage. So let's do a quick calculation. So 1. So packs, what do we got? 145, so that's pretty loaded. Would make sense this time of night on a Monday. In real life. Cargo, we've got 1150 in both. Fuel, total fuel, we've got 6.8 tonne. 6811. Taxi out fuel is taxi 191, and our planned trip fuel is, let's just say 2800. Set payload and set fuel should show here as well. You go 3.4 tonne on each wing. That's right. What's going on here? This pushback's taking forever. Okay, that's why. You can dismiss the GPU. There we go.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So,
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
so overhead panel. I've got to sort of remember these, so let me just do a quick triple check. Fuel pump centers, not going to need. Let's turn all the fuel pumps on for now.
Locking gear.
AP is running, logo light on. Anti-collision on, wing light off for the minute. Looking alright. Seatbelts still on position. We should put into auto. Get the cabin ready. Panel brightness is fine. Probe heat, let's turn all these on. Anti-ice, not going to need.